Okay, so first of all, I I'll tell you all the best to our NEET and JEE mains aspirants. Okay, nowadays because of this COVID-19, writing exam is just like riding the horse by standing. So salute to all of the students who are going to write the exam from my side. Okay, so today I would like to discuss about the concept of gravity, gravitational force. Okay, so we shall discuss about a gravitational force. You know that. So what are you going to get here? See, this is the earth and this is going to be the equator and these are going to be the poles here, and earth is continuously rotating. You know about that. Earth is going to be continuously rotating, because of which centrifugal force acts in this way and centripetal force acts in this way. See here. See, this is going to be our earth. Earth on which you have taken the birth. This is our earth on which you have taken the birth. For example, the particle which was here has been shifted to here. The particle which was here has been shifted to here. Then what happens? How many forces are acting on that particle here? Let me show you separately how many forces are acting on this particle. One is gravitational force is acting towards the center here. Gravitational force is acting towards the center of the earth. And force, this is called as angle of latitude. At the equator, angle of latitude is going to be 0. And as you raise the body from equator to this point, this is called as angle of latitude. And this is also called as angle of latitude. These two are called as alternate interior angles here. Okay. And these are called as vertically opposite angles. They are going to be same. For example, the particle is kept here, then it will rotate like this. Okay. This will rotate like this. This is going to be the circular motion on which it is rotating like this. On the surface of the earth, it is rotating. So this is going to be angle of latitude. This is the centrifugal force. This is going to be the radius of the smaller, and whereas the radius of the earth is going to be Kepler. Radius of the earth is Kepler. Radius of this small circle is taken as small r here. Okay. I would like to tell you the relation between Kepler and small r. So what is the relation between Kepler and small r? See here, cos alpha is equal to adjacent side by hypotenuse. That is small r by Kepler. So therefore, small r can be written as Kepler cos phi. So if you take a free body diagram of the particle which was present here, I have taken it here. So how many forces are acting? One is gravitational force acts towards the center, and in this direction if Fc is acting, then the component of Fc, which is called as Fc cos theta, is acting at this place. Fc cos theta is acting at this place. Therefore, totally how many forces are acting towards the center and away from the center? One is gravitational force is acting towards the center. Okay. So this is going to be the resultant force here. The resultant force which is acting away from the center. In this direction, F lambda is acting. And centrifugal force in this direction is going to be Fc cos lambda. Therefore, this is called as mg. This is centrifugal force which is taken as Fc cos lambda. And this is taken as mg lambda. Okay. So mg lambda which is acting at this place here. Now mg lambda is considered as mg minus Fc cos lambda. So mg dash, which is going to be the resultant force here, mg lambda which is going to be the resultant force, it is the difference of mg as well as centrifugal force, which is called as a resultant force. Okay. Therefore, let us see what is going to happen now. This is mg minus Fc cos alpha. I told you Fc is equal to mr omega square. So instead of Fc, you will write mr omega square, which is equal to cos lambda. Therefore, mg lambda is equal to mg minus Fc means mr omega square into cos lambda. Just now I told you here, small r means it is Kepler cos lambda. Instead of small r, you write Kepler cos lambda, and omega square cos lambda will be here. Therefore, mg lambda is equal to mg minus mr omega square cos square lambda here. Therefore, m is getting cancelled, m is removed here. So g lambda is equal to g minus r omega square cos square lambda. G lambda is equal to g minus r omega square cos square lambda here. At poles, if you observe, this angle lambda will become exactly 90 degrees at the poles, because this lambda goes on increases. When it reaches here, this angle is going to become 90 degrees. Therefore, lambda is equal to 90 means cos 90 is going to be 0. So at the poles, this part won't be present. Therefore, G lambda at poles will be only G. Gravitational force is acting here downwards. Okay. So therefore, mg lambda at poles will be just mg. Whereas at the equator, if you observe, at this equator, still lambda will be 0. This particle, when it is here, lambda will be just 0. Okay. So therefore, as lambda is 0, cos 0 is going to be 1 here. So therefore, this part 1, this part will become 1 here. Therefore, G lambda will become G minus R omega square. If you multiply both sides with the m, then mg minus mr omega square. Okay. So therefore, for 1 day, what happens? 24 hours into 1 hour means 60 minutes into 60 seconds. Therefore, this is going to be time period for 1 revolution. Therefore, this is going to be time period for 1 revolution. This is 24 hours. Okay. 60 minutes into 60 seconds becomes 3600. Therefore, this is going to be the time period for 1 day. Okay. So after that, we will solve one previous year Z mains 2020 problem here. So this is going to be your problem. Okay. So this is going to become 24 into 3600. If the weight of an object at the poles is 196 newtons, then weight of the object at the equator. Just now I told you, at this place, weight will become mg, where at the poles. Next, at the equator, what is the weight? Just now I told you, at the equator, weight will become mg minus mr omega square. At the equator, it is going to become mg minus mr omega square. That's it. So what are you going to do here? At the poles means it is given as 196 newtons. At the poles, weight is 196 newtons. Therefore, at the equator, how much it becomes? 196 minus. Okay. So here, weight mg is equal to 196. Understand? 196 newtons. Then what is only m? mg is equal to 196 means m is equal to 196 by g, which is 196 divided by 10, which can be taken as 19.6. So mass of the body is 19.6 kg you can take now. So weight on the earth is 196 minus mr omega square. So what is m here? 19.6. And what is the radius? Radius is 6400. Kilometers means meters you can convert. Then after that, omega you have to write. What is the value of omega? Omega is nothing but 2 pi by capital T. Therefore, omega square will become 4 pi square by t square. Okay. So what is t square here? This is going to be t square. The value of t is this much. So next, what are you going to do here? So you wrote m here, and r you have written, this is r, this is m, into 4 into pi square by t square. What is t square here? 24 into 3600 whole square. Okay. So if you do this one, how much you are going to get? You just see exact 195.33 newtons you are getting. 195.33 newtons you are going to get. Okay. So this is the answer for this problem which is asked in 2020. Okay. So very simple method to solve. If the weight on the poles is mg, then the weight at the equator will become mg minus mr omega square. This is the formula. Just substitute these values and get it. Okay. So all the best for the aspirants who are going to write IIT JEE. Thank you very much.